Is it any wonder that people are just not naming their newborns Karen anymore? I'm not kidding. From 2019 until 2020, the name Karen for a newborn has slipped from 1001 to 1283 or 282 places. And it gets worse. There are now How to Be a Karen starter packs complete with elect Trump and anti vax stickers, episodes of iCarly for your kids, North Face down vests, glow in the dark clothing apparel, and a book of tips on how to bully the manager. Speaking of Karens, did you know that Melania Trump had all of the showers and toilets replaced in the White House before she would move in? Perhaps she didn't want to put up with her husband's crap. My wife did a little of that in our home too before she moved in, but I'm Jamie Beletz and it's not about me. Trump has repeatedly disparaged American servicemen, including a report in the Atlantic magazine that he had once called dead U.S. Marines suckers for getting killed, and that a cemetery of fallen American servicemen in Europe was filled with losers. You remember the same president who insulted Senator John McCain and said he wasn't a war hero because he was captured and he didn't like to honor people who were captured. On Patriots Day 2020, how really sincere do you think he will be because he honors losers and suckers, as he puts it, not me, that lost their lives on 9/11? And according to his definition of losers and suckers, is Trump really feeling for the nearly 200,000 people, fathers, mothers, daughters, and sons, who have lost their life to COVID 19? This president is responsible for killing more people than we have lost in all of our wars. Most of it is undeniably due to the lack of a national plan put forward by his administration, the lack of testing, and the lack of tracing. By definition, this pandemic, unlike other pandemics we've faced, is part of an effort by this administration to murder people in blue states with Democratic governors and target large clusters of people of color. A very recent article in the periodical Vanity Fair argues that it could meet all three elements required to go before the International Criminal Court in Hague. It's persecution against an undeniable group, as well as an inhumane act intentionally causing great suffering or serious injury to body or to mental or physical health. It's a systemic attack against a civilian population, and it's done with knowledge of the attack. Now, don't get too excited. It isn't going to happen. The name Melody, my wife's name, is number 91 on the list of what people in 2020 are naming their newborn kids. This is up a few places from the list in 2019. In fact, our 17th grandbaby, born in Sierra Leone just last year, is named Melody after my wife. I'm a bit jealous. I'm quite a bit jealous, actually. 17 grandbabies and no Jamie. So what is wrong with the name Jamie? I mean, it is number 61 when it comes to hottest name for getting dates. Of course, that's for women. For men, it's not even in the top, number 113. It explains so much about my youth. It is the number 23 most sought after name in Scotland. Long ago, Mary was the number one most sought after name in Scotland, but really that was just one person. Not really for a very good reason, mind you. But it's Jamie Beletz, and it's not about me.